Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Avant3 server. Yeah, here at the top of my tree, tragedy struck. It was sad. Do you see the leaves? Do you see all my wonderful, precious, delightful leaves? Yeah, they're all gone. Let me tell you my story of woe. I had done the shell, and it was, about 2/3 complete. And so I came up, and I had cut that hole through there so that I could get some sunlight down to my garden. And it was filled with leaves. And there was a little tiny ring of leaves around here, but mostly it was just that little patch, plus, the big all around it. And so I said, hey, I'll just break through those leaves so I can get up. And they all decayed. And I said, oh, well, that's kind of cool. And then I noticed the ring around here was starting to decay. And I was going, no. Yeah, something kind of like this. Break that leaf. And yeah, very much like that. Except the whole shooting match. Oh, you're not going to break away? You can break away too. So, yeah, it was not very good. In fact, let me give you a quick shot of what it looked like, because I grabbed my microphone real quick and I said, quick, I must record this. So here's what it looked like. Oh, no, my leaf, no, my leaves, they're going away.
Well, it is fall.
So here I am, no leaves. And I feel kind of like Al of Al's Toy Barn from Toy Story, when Woody was gone and he was going, everything for a buck. Yeah, I kind of feel like that because all my leaves are gone. They're gone. So what do I do now? Well, here's the problem. The RF tools, as magic as they are, do not set the decay bit on leaves to false, so that when you break them, they don't just instantly start checking for wood around them and decaying if there's none, because there's not a lot of wood around those leaves, and so they just went and disappeared. So if you place leaves manually and then you break one and there's no wood around it, it will stay. That means I can't use RF tools. As much as I really want to use that because it's so much faster, I can't. So what else can I do? Well, for that, I'm going to have to do some other mod magic. So let's jump into a creative world. So here I am in my creative world. It happens to be a void world. Not that you could tell because it's all leaves all the time. What's that over there? That is 0, That's the center of spawn, and I set up a tier 4 nanobot beacon there, so that gives me flight and night vision and water breathing and a few other things there because, hey, why not? It was fun to do. And I drifted over here and I set up a little bit of RF tools magic because, magic. Let me show you what I did. So that there is the builder block, and I went ahead and grabbed this shape card and I put it to the same dimension that I had in the overworld. Slapped a creative power source there. I grabbed a basic drawer and whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Not use that on my hand. I went in here and shift right click, slapped in all the emerald upgrades so there was as many as it could hold, 2,000 stacks of it, and then I put 2,000 stacks of them in there. And that's where oh wait. Yeah, they're okay. You with your hand up back there. Yes, you've got a question. Okay. Yes.
Pick me.
Okay. Yes. You. You're the one jumping on your seat. Yes. What's your question?
Hey, mister, where'd Where'd you get all them leaves?
Well, that's a pretty good question. All right, let me show you how I got all those leaves. So here's what I did. 2,000 stacks. That's a lot of leaves. This right here is a little repeating command block. Because, hey, creative world. Give Grok the DuckFarmer Minecraft leaves 64. So that gives me a stack. And that's as many leaves as you can get. And I set it to say needs redstone and repeat. Well, which that's nice. So if I hit that and holy cow, my inventory goes bananas with leaves. They just come flying in. Which is okay. Because over here, oh, that's interesting. Nothing's happened to him. Over here, this is, oh, that bug. I have here a player interface. And when you place down the player interface, it's bound to you. Notice that it says bound to unknown. So here, let's do this. Player. Give me my interface. Any day now. Thank you. All right, so let's break that one right there and place this interface down. Bloop. And hey, what happened to all my leaves? Well, all my leaves are gone because this has been set up so it only accepts leaves. And I have speed upgrades on all of these. So 6 sides as fast as it can. That's like a 6 stacks of leaves as fast as it can. So, and they're gone. And they're gone. It fills this up really fast. So that is how I filled that up. For me, that's the fastest way I could think of to put 2,000 stacks of leaves into that box. So I went ahead and I ran this. The dimensions on this is 181, 73, 181 in where I have it in the overworld. But I filled that out with leaves, and then I reduced it by 2 in all 3 directions and did it again. So I've got a double layer of leaves here. And I also, although you can't see it, I put a diamond block right in the center so I could tell where the center was. So that's how I made this ginormous, massive ring of leaves. So let's jump out of here. Whee! So this is my void world that I do for testing and playing and doing stuff like that. And it's, as you can see, very voidy. So this is the rough shape of what I need. And the problem is, if I were to break any one of these leaves, because the decay bit is set to true, as soon as you break a leaf and updates them, they will check to see if there's wood. There's no wood around them, and bye-bye. They all go away. But if they're player placed, they should stick. So talking with a bunch of the guys on the FTOG Discord chat, and we came up with a whole bunch of different ideas, and finally I decided, thanks to Relic, was the idea of, or was it Nemson? I can't remember. I was chatting with so many. It was either Relic Gaming or Nemson, and I'll have to check and figure out exactly who it was because I'll have to read the chat again. Suggested using Schematica, one of the mods, to copy this and place it in the overworld. So to do that, I'll hit my Schematica point, and that's right, I had logged out, so all my points that I had were lost. So I'm going to go ahead and go up to about here, to about this corner, and I've got them bound to my asterisk key on my numpad. So let's put the red point here, show, and looking at it, looks like it's just not quite there. So let's go ahead and turn that back on. And I'm thinking that's Z. It is. All right, I think, yeah, that will cover that one. This one needs to go a little bit more, so let's turn that back on. Z, are you minusing? How are you looking here? A little bit. No, that might do it right there. All right, and then height, you're good. Let's fly over to the other side. Zip, 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 zip. A little faster. All right, and now let's go down. It should be the opposite corner and down below. So we're gonna define this box and place that here. This is not over enough, and you're plenty over. All right, so I don't care if it's too wide, that's not a problem, but too little is. So are you X's? Nope, wrong one. You must be Z's, wrong one. All right, go like that. That should be sufficient. Oh yeah, that's plenty sufficient. And I'm missing some here on the bottom, so let's add a bunch of, or subtract a bunch of Y. Why? Because I got, okay, so this, I now have a bounding box around my massive sphere here. So I can now save this. Leaves. Save. And that's 169 chunks worth of leaves. All right, so that's the bounding box contains 169 chunks. So, and it, yeah, took that long to save that. This means I can come over here. Actually, I need to verify that placing. All right, placing leaves will actually work. So let's pull that. Give me some leaves. Thank you. And let's get out of here. Oh, I'm falling. Do not fall. All right, let's go a little distance away. So now that I've got that recorded, yeah, you can barely see. I've got some of the weird things from the agricultural revolution. It's a void world. Why are there structures in here? Oh, anyway, so I need to then pull up the schematics, and there's the schematic. Done. And there is the schematic, including my structure that I have in place for my 0, 0. And it's slowly filling in because this is not a small structure. And everything, it grabs everything. Okay, I just want to fill this in because it looks so much better. There we go. Are you filling in too? Oh, have I hit max size? Oh, I bet you I have. I bet you it couldn't write anything more. Oh, no, no. There it goes. It just takes forever to load all this stuff in. So you can see it records all the bits that are here. Are you going to fill in too? Anyway, I've not done something this massive before, but what I can do is here I've got my schematic. I can flip it around, I can move it, I can do a bunch of things, but what I can do is this thing called printer, where I can go ahead and turn that on and it will start placing these blocks. But nothing happens because how do you place a block against something that there's no blocks? Well, you can't. That's where you need an angel block. And now as soon as you place that angel block, it's got something to build against. And you can see my hand moving like crazy. I am placing these blocks through Schematica. And you can see these ones are not present, and these ones that are green are. And I think it's got a range of like 5 blocks, so that's not bad. This one is kind of reddish. That's because it's an incorrect block. It's not supposed to be there. So if I break this, it's no longer red, it's no longer different. If I break that leaf, you can see it's also red again. And but the other thing too, let's turn off hide. Notice how if I'm breaking these leaves, nothing happens because these were placed by a player, and so they persist. That is what I was hoping the RF tools thing would do, and it didn't. So this is my plan, is to go ahead and use the Schematica to go ahead and do this, and because I could just sit there and go moving around and it will just slowly place them in. Is this as fast as the RF tools? No. Is this gonna be a lot more permanent than the RF tools method? Oh yes. Yes it is. So that is my plan, And there's no way I'm going to fill this in entirely with leaves manually. That's too much. But I do have some possibilities here. So let me turn off the... where's my... oh, printer. Turn that off. And let's fly over here. Do I have my... yes, there's my diamond block right in the middle, because that's what tells me where I need to anchor this on my tree. So that can be hid, and yeah, I now have a little bit of leaves here, plus that monstrosity over there. I'll break that, but it would be lag fest when it does, because there's so many dropping entities and all the calculations it's got to do, and nah, not going to do it here. Back to the real world! Alright, it's time to do not the RF Tools magic, but the Schematica magic. So, you can see my farm here has been growing like crazy. I don't have the imaginary time block on now, because that just trashes my frames, and I don't know why mine trash, but maybe it's just a wimpy video card. But what I've got behind me, spin around, I've got the same setup as before. This has got full of leaves. This here, modular storage, has also got a bunch of leaves in there. Toddy grew a bunch of these nature plants and brought that over, so yay, thank you, Toddy. And this is the builder block, which I don't need, so I'm going to remove him. There we go. And let's move that stuff out of the way. And I've got my player interface. So stuff comes from the farm going on here, gets dumped into there, and currently we got 230 stacks of nature essence. Those get pulled into the crafter here, which get turned into leaves, and then they come out on the line channel and go into my iron chest. Well, I'm going to put here my player interface, and let's go ahead and let's enable the in on Lime, and oh, see, there goes the stuff into me, which is very nice. So I will get these leaves into me, and let's take this and have them come out. Let's extract these on the Lime. Alright, so now we got more coming out, and you also need to extract, and you're also on Lime. There we go. So I've got double-fisted. So anything that's produced here, plus these guys. So let's go ahead and, you know, I think that's probably all I need. I should generate a ton of leaves for me. And let's go up. Zip, zip. All right. So I went ahead and stuck that block there. I dug this out a little bit more so it's not just the grid for the farm, because I wanted to find where the center was on the tree. And I just turned on the block builder down there and found out exactly where the center was and stuck that there. And then I took my schematic, let's go down here, and I said go ahead and show that, and that's the diamond block. I went ahead and moved it around and moved it around and moved it around until finally I got that there. And I said, aha, that's what I need. So you can see it's thicker than the last batch. So it's time to place leaves. And to do that, I'm just going to stand here and let's turn on the printer. And I'll start placing leaves. Where are the leaves going? Oh, there the leaves are going. And I just need to just kind of stand here and walk around, and it's going to put leaves all over the place. And when I no longer hear leaves being placed, there, like that, I'm done. So I can sit there and move a little distance more, and the leaves are going like crazy. And as soon as that's done, hey, I'm supposed to be getting more leaves. Why am I not getting more leaves? I must have messed something up down there. But this should go ahead and, through the player interface, it should keep feeding me more leaves. And then I should be able to just lay this as much as I can. And then these sections here that are missing, I'll just flip this by 180 degrees. Or, yeah, flip it around and rotate it so that those two are full and these two are empty. And I'll just continue the same behavior over there. So, is this as fast as the RF Tools magic? No, it's not. But is this going to work for me? Yes, because these do not get broken. Or no, these can get broken. Yes, they can get broken. But when they do get broken, they don't decay. And that's the prime thing that I'm thinking is I really don't want this to decay. And frankly, I don't really want this ellipsoid here. It's ugly. I want to, just like the trunk was a solid tube, I want the frills, the breaking it up to make it look natural. That I want. I want this to look that, but I've first got to get the structure in place. So I'm going to be wandering around here for a good long time. And at least the leaves are getting in place. I was hoping to be able to get to the point of showing how I put the randomization in place so it looks good. But nope, I don't think I'm going to get to that this episode. Instead, I'm just going to be walking around and placing leaves like crazy. But happily, I don't have to do much of this, and you don't want to see this on camera. And I'm glad I don't have to do this manually. All my other builds, I have done this manually. But this one, it's too friggin' huge, and I wanted to be able to use RF tools, but that's not a good deal. So, Schematica to the rescue! Yay! Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here, doing some leaf placing like crazy here on the FTOG Avant3 server, and having a blast. Yes, even though my leaves get all destroyed, that's okay. It's still a fun game. Oh, there's the sun. Anyway, hope you're having fun and enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Oh, this is the FTOG Avant3 server? Yeah, I think I said that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.